All right, good morning, y'all. We're getting set up out here. I've been that breeze is making my ears cold. I've been fishing the creek over here a lot lately. I've been catching fish there every time I go, but I thought I'd try to change it up a little bit this morning and hit the side of the road here. It's about the same scenario, real shallow water, and I've had a couple people tell me they were catching fish here. I actually had a buddy send me a picture. His tailgate was just covered with fish. But anyway, we're gonna give this a try. But if it's not just on fire, we'll probably head back over to the creek and get out of this breeze. But anyway, we're got rod holders in already. Got a bunch of these shad. That's bait. And all right, well, let's get some bait on the hook and get it out there and see what happens. All right, we're just gonna chunk it up like usual, y'all. We'll do about like that. I'll save that tail. I don't know, we got plenty of shad. I don't really need to. But yeah, let's go about like that right there. That'll work. That's enough to get us out there. All right. I went ahead and put some braid on these rods. These are the flex rods. They're real flexible. And I think with the braid on them, you know, you kind of take away the stretch that the mono gives you. It's, you know, more solid when they do hit it. You end up with better hook sets. I had another set of these that I used to use. They were 8-foot flex rods, and I did that to those also. And I feel like I got a much better hook set with them by adding that braid. But it's a Beyond Braid 60-pound test. I never had any trouble with it, you know, as far as rocks and this and that. The only problem I really have with braid, and it's probably just due to lack of experience with it, is man, when it tangles, it tangles. But I don't know, but not enough trouble with it that it's just made me give up on it. But yeah, anyway, all right, let's get this bait out there and see how we do. All right, I got that bait in there. That breeze is pretty cool. It's about 45 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up to 70, maybe low 70s today. It's going to be really nice. Going to have some cloud cover, which is pretty good when you're especially fishing shallow water. But all right, let's give it a few minutes here and see how we do. Man, he's on there. Laid into it, didn't he? That's how you like to see it. Not too bad. Oh shoot, what happened? What's he doing out there? I thought he'd come off there for a minute. Yeah, not too bad. He come up out there. Shoot, yeah. Make sure my camera's on. It seems some days I just don't know how to work this thing. I'll turn it off when I'm supposed to be turning it on. Alright, y'all, I want to ease down here and get this sucker. Oh, that's a good eating size fish. I just heard my phone do something weird, I thought. And then I made it do something weird. Leave your phone alone, Johnny, and go get this fish. Yeah. Take a stringer full of these things, or a bucket full. I brought me a big bucket today to throw them in. Yeah. Good, and there's somebody's jug they lost. Oh yeah. Get on up here. Yep, that right there's supper. All right. Yeah, buddy, got a good one. Check him out. That's supper. All right, brought me a bucket, big bucket. I'm gonna throw these in today. But all right, let's get him taken care of. Get that bait back in the water. Goodness, I about choked it, I about fell, about choked to death. I gotta get it together and catch this fish. Come on in here. Well, he ain't quite as impressive, but he'll eat. Wonder if I can pull him up here. I think I can, until that hook comes out and that lead smacks me in the forehead. I'll just walk down there and get him. Alrighty, there he is. Another one for the table. Shoot ya. Look at that quick, man. I thought he was a little smaller than that, really, when I pulled him up down there. Yep, there he is. In the bucket. All right, let's get that bait back out there. All right, put this midsection on here. I've already got it hooked, but when I hook this midsection on, I try to make sure I get through those guts. Hold those guts in there. Little channel catfish will come up and suck those out and then move on, and that's most of your smell and your blood and stuff there. But yeah, sometimes it'll still sling out when you throw it, but with that hook through them like that, you got a pretty good shot of keeping a lot of them in there. But all right, let's get this back out there. Oh, he's on there. Oh goodness, that's a good one. Well, he felt good there. I don't want to get too excited. He took it down though. There he is, popping up out there. It's probably about like that first one, I figure. I don't know, he might be a little bigger. We'll see in a minute. A little wrapped up. There he comes. All right, y'all, I'll see which way he's going. Don't get me on the end of that log. He's trying to, ain't he? I don't know, he might have a little bit on that first one. I'll quit talking about it and we'll just go down there and get him. Let me get my hand on him and he'll be got. I say that till he starts twisting, then I'll be got. All right, let's go up here and look at him. Pretty good. All right, check him out. Heck yeah. Groceries. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get a measurement on this guy. We're only allowed to keep one fish over 30 inches. So I'm going to get a quick measurement on this feller. All right. I don't even think he'll hit 30 inches. Oh, he's fat. Look at that. I don't know. Yeah, he's right there. He's my one. I better check this other one. He's about 31 inches. Let's check this guy out. Shoot, that's some good groceries. I don't want to have to let one go. Would you quit? He ain't gonna hurt you. No, he's about 29. This one is. So I'm good there. All right, let's throw him in the bucket. All right, well, one's about 29, the other one's about 31. So, all righty. If I have to cull one out, that's a pretty good problem to have, ain't it? All right, get this bait back on the hook. Well, I don't know if he's on there. This line right here beside me just fell slack. It's still falling slack. And when I started off after still bouncing, I wonder if he hooked himself. That one there might be on there. I don't know what to do. I really want him to get a good pull on it and sink that hook in before I get after him. Get out of my way, rock. I think he's on there. He's just swimming to me. Yeah, we got this one. Oh. That one's all right. That's a good eater. All right. This other one may be on. Let's check real quick and see what it feels like. We might have doubled up. Yeah. He's on there. I don't think he's very big, but he's on there. My other line on this other pole down here just fell slack. What the heck? They just turned on. I'm gonna drag him up here, put this in the rod holder, see what's going on over here. Yeah, it's like he's swimming this way. I caught up to him. What's he gonna do now? He acts like he's on there. Yeah. Tripled up. Shoot. They're ganging up on me. I'm all right with it. He ain't very big either. Big enough to eat. That's all that matters for me. Oh no, we got a pretty good size limit. I might let the smallest of these three go. We got some good sized fish this morning. Oh no though, my freezer's empty. Okay, I'm gonna get down here and gather these up. All right, y'all, well, here's two of them. Boy, these things are fat. Okay, in the bucket. I'm gonna go grab that other one. Whew, all right. Yeah, well, he's gonna make the cut. We're gonna put some fish in the freezer today. That was the goal. All right, y'all, here's that third one. And yeah, he'll make the cut. We're putting fish in the freezer today. That's the goal. All right. All right, well, that was exciting. I got some bait to get back in the water now. All right. Well, let me get my life back together here. We'll be back after them. All right, I'm getting these back out there. I mentioned earlier I switched to braid. This is 60-pound braid. My leader, I'm just using the Carolina rig, 3-ounce weight, clip swivel. I've got a mixture here of 4 and 6/0 hooks, but my leader material is 50-pound Tessimano. So anyway, this wind's really picked up. I'm not real crazy about that, but well, it's a love-hate kind of thing. It does help with the bite. Windy shorelines like this are usually really good to target. We've got cloud cover. I mean, all the conditions are right. So, all right, I'm gonna get this bait back out there. All right, I got that bait back in there. That rod on the far end down there may not even have any bait on it. It's been hit pretty hard a couple times, but at the moment, I'm just not that worried about it. Oh, look at there. Well, I missed that one, but that's kind of why I'm not too worried about that one, whether it's got bait or not. All right, I want to get this one back out there. You know, I go over and go pee, I'm gonna get a bite. He laid into it too. There's a dead fish down there in the water, y'all. Looks like a catfish too. That's a good one. I'm gonna have no problem putting some fish in the freezer. I'm probably gonna fry me up some tonight. Okay, I'll walk down there. Yeah, that's a good one. Well, my rod holder came out of the ground. All right, I'm gonna walk down there and get him, y'all. All right, got my grabbers this time. I need to get me a bigger pair. I had a pair and I left them laying somewhere. Okay, we got him. Oh yeah. Well, 4/0 hook doing a good job. Ooh, there he is. Okay. Check him out. Another pretty good in here. Okie dokie. In the bucket. I'm gonna measure him real quick, but I think we're okay. All right. 29 inches. All right. In the bucket. All right, well, it's starting to get to me. I'm going to have to go ahead and check the bait on that last one. See if it got knocked off, or there just may not be no fish over there. Let's check it out. Bait. I knocked it off on some weeds down there, but I was gonna go ahead and put a fresh piece on it. For some reason they didn't like that one. I've not paid much attention to what they're if they prefer head or midsection. Sometimes you catch more on one than you do another. But all right, got my little headpiece on there. Chunk it out here. Oh, he had her down, and as soon as I get here, it let go. I think he might have slacked it just a little bit. Nah, not really. Dadgummit. That's happened about 3 or 4 times since that last fish. Hopefully it's not just a bunch of little ones left out there. If so, we might end up moving. I don't know. I got a lot of fish to clean right now. It's still early. Surely we got a few more hungry ones out there. Oh, it's on there. Got him. Can't tell nothing about him yet. He's kind of running toward me. This line here next to me, I might be in it. I hope not. But it's slack. Yeah, shoot. Hey, we're getting nibbled on her. That's right on the end here next to me. One's on it now. Dadgummit. They coming in pairs. I got a mess here though. I want to worry about it first. Hopefully he come out. I'm tangled, but it don't look real bad. Let's get this feller. All right. Woohoo! Another one, pretty good. All right, y'all, in the bucket he's gonna go. All right, y'all, before I mess with those, I want to check this one out. Yeah, he's on there. Got him. Man, I don't have very many mornings where I have to keep measuring my fish. But that last one, he's about 28, 29 inches. They're all pushing it. But I ain't complaining a bit. All right, I'm gonna ease down here. That'll be easy enough. He ain't nowhere close, but he's a good one. All right. Okay, y'all. Here's that last one. I'm gonna go throw him in my bucket. I may start culling a few because I ain't even sure how many I got in there. I'm gonna have to get a count in a minute. But all right, look at that. Woohoo, yeah. All right. All right, I had to get a quick count. I got 9 fish in there. So I can catch 6 more. No more over 30 inches. But there's a couple in there I might actually cull out. Alright. I didn't want to put all my bait back in the water until I got done checking that out. Alright, let's get that bait back in there. Alright, got all that bait back in there. Bring on some more. I think I mentioned earlier about the windy shorelines, and I've always seemed to have good luck on windy shorelines. But according to people smarter than me that I've heard say this, and it makes sense, that the wind's going to blow a lot of the things, the planktons and stuff like that, I guess, that the shad like to eat up, you know, towards the shoreline. So the shad are going to be hanging out, which that's going to make the fish come and hang out. And I think it's been coming out of this direction for a few days now, so that's probably helped. But you also have cloud cover. Cloud covers always seems to be good for me when catfishing, especially shallow water, especially. But all right, that's just things that seem to work for me. But anyway, I'm going to find my bottle of water and get ready for the next one. Well, I've been looking at, oh my goodness, I saw the one on the tree. I didn't see this. I ain't gonna pick up all this stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this fishing line. I'll take this home and just throw it in my fire pit. I don't know why. All I do, I mean, I just throw it in my toolbox. If you're in your car, throw it in the trunk of your car. My goodness. I don't know. I don't know about it. But that's a lot. Look at all this. That's crazy. Just, I don't know. I've run off, I'm sure. I know I have. And forgot things, you know, at fishing spots. Heck, I left my thermos. I left my thermos one time. Went back the next day looking for it and it was gone. But most of this is just not giving a dang. But, I'll throw this in my toolbox. Fire pit stuff. Oh yeah, he's on there. He's on there. Man, that wind is something else. I really hope it don't mess with my audio. I got these wind socks on. They usually do a really good job, but that wind's getting it. Bringing them in. I'll walk down here and get him. You know, I think with what I've got up there, I'm just gonna let this guy go. I got a couple up there that I thought about pitching back, but I'll just, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I think I'll keep him and throw one of those others back because he's a little bigger than I know one I've got for sure. So, all right, I'm gonna go throw him in the bucket. Well, I busted my butt walking up there. Anyway, I looked over here. This line's slack, and I started jumping. One might have hit this hard and hooked himself. Yeah, he's on there. Yeah, this one's a little better than that last one I caught. We'll keep him. Keep him for sure. Well, if he ain't too big. I've got my 30-incher. Yeah. All right. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk down there and get him. Man, they come in pairs. I'll go 10 minutes and not catch nothing, then all of a sudden I'll catch 2, even 3. All right. All right, y'all, here's this guy. I'm gonna keep him. He's bigger than this other one. I'll let this other one go. I don't know. I'll sort them out. I got a couple in there that are a little smaller, but I'll figure it out. But that's 11 fish now, so. Shoot, yeah, they're trying to wear me out, but they ain't done it yet. Woo, this wind is though. Alrighty, I'm gonna get my bait in and then I'm gonna check these. I got a couple smaller ones. I don't know if I want to clean any fish, but I got a couple smaller ones I might call out. Alright, let's get this bait back in there. And this one just got slacked. Almost got in the tree again. Still slacking it. Catch up to him, see what happens. He's there, he's having a fit. I just want him to hook himself. Make sure he's hooked good. Okay, I think he might be. Let's get him. Yeah. There he comes. Let's go get him. Little channel cat. That's fun. All right. Well, he's big enough, but with what we got, I'm gonna hold out for a bigger one. I may not keep but one more if I catch one about 7 or 8 pounds. But there ain't nothing wrong with that fish. Alrighty. Oh, I got up to go get the one on the end. One just hit it and slacked it, and then this one went down. There he is out there, having a fit. This might be one we throw in the bucket. What did I say we had, 10? Yeah. That rod down there on the end still, he don't act too serious though. I look back over my shoulder, it's bouncing. He might have hooked himself, might have been a little one. I don't know. This is where I'm going to get picky on what size I keep, and I may end up throwing one back that's bigger than one I kept. Alright, I'm going to walk down here and get him. Yeah, he's bigger than that channel cat was a little bit. We'll keep this one. This is good size. Okay. I got it? Yeah, I got it. Thought it'd come off. I just missed one on that other rod. I'm gonna walk down there and get him because I might let him go. Come on up here, channel cat. Yeah, he's about like that last channel cat. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Yeah. See, this is where I get indecisive. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him in my bucket. Got him. I think. Yeah, we got him. Little head shaker. Buddy. Here he is, y'all. This was 13. I threw a couple back. Throw him in this bucket here. 2 more. We'll have our limit. I've already caught my limit, but I threw a couple back. But I don't think all these fish are going to make the video. We'll see how it turns out when I edit it. Anyway, a lot of fish. A lot of fun. I ain't complaining at all. This is a good time. And my freezer was empty, so that's going to fill it up pretty good. All right, let's get this back in the water. All right, y'all, check out this bucket of fish. Woohoo! I got 1 over in that bucket. I got 13 altogether, good size too. But I caught enough to take home my limit, but I chose to let some of the smaller ones go. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's slowed down a little bit. Plus, I want to get my fish cleaned up in time so I can go pick Lainey up from school. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If so, hit that thumbs up button for me. Y'all want to see more, hit subscribe. Thank y'all.